I was talking with a friend on the phone. She had a case of the midwinter spiritual rot and a terminal cold she had had since September. She said, "Well, you never get depressed, do you?" Are you kidding? There are times when I get so low, it takes an extension ladder to climb out. Well, so what do you do? I mean, what do you do? Nobody'd ever pinned me down quite like that before. They usually ask what I think they should do. My solace is not religion or yoga or rum or even deep sleep. It's Beethoven. I put his Ninth Symphony on the stereo, pull the headphones down tight, and lie down on the floor. The music comes on like the first day of creation. And I think about old Mr. B. He knew a lot about depression and unhappiness. I mean, he moved around from place to place trying to find the right place. He had a lousy love life, fought with his friends all the time. Mr. B wanted to be a virtuoso pianist. He wanted to sing well, too. But when he was still very young, he began to lose his hearing, which is usually pretty bad news for pianists and singers. By 1818, when he was 48, he was completely deaf, which makes it all the more amazing that he completed his great Ninth Symphony 5 years later. He never really heard it. He just thought it. So I lie there with my earphones on, wondering if it could have ever felt to Beethoven the way it sounds in my head. The crescendo rises and my sternum starts to vibrate. And by the time the final kettle drums drown out all those big chords, I am on my feet, singing along in gibberish German with the mighty choir and jumping up and down to the final awesome moments of the end of the world and the coming of God and all his angels. Hallelujah, 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 Lord! Uplifted, exalted, excited, affirmed, and overwhelmed. Man alive! Out of all that sorrow and trouble, out of all of that frustration and disappointment, out of all that deep and permanent silence, came all that majesty and joy. He defied his fate with jubilation. And I can't sit around feeling sorry for myself in the face of that music. I mean, not only does it wipe out spiritual rot, it probably cures colds, too. Someday, some incredible December night, when I am very rich, I am going to rent me a grand hall, a great choir, and a mighty symphony orchestra. Stand on the podium and conduct the ninth. And I will personally play the kettle drum part all the way through to the glorious end while simultaneously singing along at the very top of my lungs. And in the awesome silence that follows, I will thank all the gods that be for Ludwig van Beethoven, for his ninth, and for his light.